Hey again. Uh, so we're going to continue doing some walkthroughs of the demo that I posted. So right now we're on What Goes Up Must Come Down. This level features the movement mechanic. So mainly what happens is when you select one and then select the other, um, they move in equal and opposite directions. So that's pretty much the entire mechanic. But it's something that's fairly difficult to wrap your mind around. So, and it makes for a bunch of interesting puzzles. Uh, so I thought it was definitely worth having in the game. One sort of tip or trick that I want to convey to the player here, so I'll just pause before going into the next puzzle, is you can see I have this one selected already with the left blaster, and I can, even without picking up, I can select with the right blaster. But if I do that, then when I move them around, they kind of stay low to the ground. So instead of that, I'm going to deselect. And now what I find sort of advantageous is to lift it up, then select it. And now if I bring it in front of me, they're both off the ground, and it makes it like a little bit easier to maneuver and like solve puzzles that way. So that is how I recommend sort of utilizing the mechanic overall. I do put like a little hint in here in the game, so the narrator will say it as well, and hopefully that helps you guys understand. But also you can see that when they're the same weight, neither of them fall to the ground. So I thought that was kind of neat as well. All right, so I just unpaired them, and I'm gonna move on here. So this next one, they are not the same weight. So you'll see, and I'll bring it over just so we can kind of highlight the difference here. Okay, so here are the size of the two boxes. So I'll select the small one, then I'm going to move all the way back here, and then hang this one over the pit and select it. So now they're paired, and then when I let go, you see the bigger one falls to the bottom of the pit, and then this one's free to move all the way up and hit its button. So that's the intended path or solution for that particular puzzle. This one I think is really cool because it kind of shows the secondary way that you can use this power. So basically what I try to do is draw the player's eye into this little, this little alcove. And hopefully what they do is hopefully what they try to do is just put the box in that hole. And then the next step to solving this puzzle is, again, you hang the block over the ledge and you pair it. And so I'll show you first without jumping on it that you can't reach the next platform. Obviously the door's up there, and then the added wrinkle here is that there is a weighted button on the floor. So I will take this sort of anti-gravity elevator up. I'm going to jump onto the box and then jump again. Now I've crossed this sort of divide, and I'm able to access the door, but it's not open yet. So when I unpair them, the big box falls to the floor, weighing down that button, and I'm free to continue. So that's neat. This next one, it just gets you thinking about moving the boxes sort of beyond your reach. So now you're not able to directly manipulate any of the boxes here. You can't pick them up. So you have to realize is you will select one and then select the other. And this one's moving, towards the previous door from the other room. And this one now is moving to its button. So that's sort of the intended path there. I'm going to do the same for the one in the back, but this time I have to choose one moving in the opposite direction. And you can see it's on its way. And part of the timing aspect here is detangling it, untangling it when it's over its corresponding button. So that is how you solve all the puzzles in the What Goes Up Must Come Down level of the demo. So next we'll be doing the split demo, but thank you guys for joining, and thank you guys for playing.